I mean, does it look like the one that's on the front?
No, it's longer.
Yeah, I would worry about it. I would worry about it.
They could put it up right next to that power box.
And we bid you a very pleasant good evening and welcome to a very beautiful day for baseball. 75 degrees at Cannon Gooch Park here, the home of the Happy Valley Warriors. And we say good evening and welcome for the return match. New format. We play home and away. Last night 7-1 Elizabethton. Tonight we'll come right back here and take on the Warriors at their place. And let's set the conference standings. Unicoi County at 5-1. Sullivan Central and Sullivan East at 3-2. Elizabethton at 2-2. Sullivan South at 2-4. Happy Valley at 1-3. And Johnson County 1-3. And I just got an update on the score, South and Central. See if I can get that to you here real quick. As we say good evening to welcome Kevin Whitaker goes for Happy Valley and Evan Carter. Top of the third inning, South leads 9-0 over Sullivan Central. So the Rebels trying to pull off an upset against one of the front runners in the conference. Let's look and see who's playing around the league today. Of course, here, Happy Valley, Elizabeth. And Unicoi County goes to Madison County, North Carolina. Johnson County at Sullivan East, and obviously South at Central playing in Bluntville, and South leads that one big right now, 9-0.
For the her lineup for Elizabeth, you have it on your phone.
There you go. And so we're ready to go. We got starting lineups and first pitch coming up next. Quick break. We'll be right back after this. Brought to you by the great folks from Sprint. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
The deals are heating up for Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Over 300 new Chevys to choose from, all with incredible savings. $11,000 off MSRP on 16 Silverado All-Star Crew Cabs. Check out the savings online at championjc.com. 16 Silverado Crew Cab, $33,685. 16 Trax, $17,460. 16 Equinox, $21,615. 16 Traverse, $27,365. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the 8 areas of your vehicle that takes constant continuing education is the air conditioner on your vehicle.
Well, you would think that AC would be a simple one, but it's getting to be a lot bigger than just AC. It's the management of the system, not just AC, but heat and everything. It's a lot more computer controlled than it used to be. It used to be just a little button on the dash that you pushed. Now there's all kinds of electronics involved in that. Braking systems used to be fairly simple. Now some of the newer vehicles, you have to have a computer to actually operate the braking system to make sure that it's okay after you've worked on it. Computer controlled of the engine is becoming very important. There's a lot to that. Each one of these areas, the technology is just tripled and quadrupled in the last few years. It's hard to keep up. You really need to stay in the books and know what's going on with them.
American Import Auto Repair, Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Great rendition of the national anthem, of course, by Leanne Rhymes. You're ready now. The starting lineups. First off, with the visitors tonight, the Elizabethton Cyclones, 2-2 in the conference and 7-4 overall. Leading off and playing second base will be Ethan Eggleston. Batting second and playing center field, the red-hot Ryan Wetzel. Batting third and doing the pitching tonight will be the Duke signee, Evan Carter. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, Corey Russell. Batting fifth, the Cyclones, and doing the catching will be Evan Perkins. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Logan Eastep. And the bottom three for Elizabeth, and Matthew Daly designated hitter for Nico Ashley in left field, Lawson Wagner in third, and Nick Johnson at first base. Again in order, Eggleston at second, Wetzel in center, Carter pitching, Russell at short, Perkins catching, Eastep in right, Daly DHing for the left fielder Ashley, Wagner in third, and Johnson at first base. For the Happy Valley Warriors, again, they come into the ballgame tonight with an overall record coming into play tonight. They are a 4-5 team and 2-2, or 1-3 rather, in conference play. So leading things off, 1-3 and 4-5 are their record. Leading off and playing shortstop, two-hit man last night, Will Hampton. Batting second and doing the pitching tonight, the right-hander Kevin Whitaker. Batting third and doing the catching, Bailey Conley. Batting fourth, the cleanup batter, obviously first baseman Landon Moorfield. Nolan Eastlick, your starter last night, will be your DH, and he'll DH for the right fielder Caden Ward. Batting sixth and playing third base, Hayden Holtzclaw. And the bottom three for Happy Valley, Eli Fleener in center, Bryce Carter in left, and Jacob Absher at second base. Again, in order for Happy Valley, Hampton at short, Whitaker pitching, Conley catching, Moorfield at first, Easley DHing for Ward in right field, Holtzclaw at third, Fleener in center, Carter in left, and Absher at second base. Last night, a 7-1 victory. Again, Will Hampton with a couple of, 2 for 4 night with a run scored for Happy Valley. Conley with a single, and a single for Hayden Holtzclaw. Held to 1 run on 4 base hits. The numbers last night, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, 5 left for Happy Valley. And for Elizabethton, 7 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, and they strand 8. Chown gets the win, and Eastley takes the loss. So dressed out in all orange, you can see on the screen. We'll keep it up as long as we can until it gets dark. But you see the all orange with black numerals for the Elizabethton Cyclones and for Happy Valley. Maroon tops and white bottoms, and Whitaker's ready to go. First pitch to Bailey Conley is a pitch strike call. This one's underway. Team batting average of .336. Eggleston steps in. Left-hand batting, second baseman batting, struggling, 172. 5 for 29 on the season, and he shares the club leadership in walks with 13. Brings it, and it's inside and hit him. And a hit batsman, Eggleston trots to first. Grazed the left-hand batter, and down to first trots Eggleston. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Wetzel leads the club in 5 categories. He's batting .475, no homers and 10 RBIs. And so, number one, of course, this guy caught a lot of touchdown passes from Carter Everett for baseball back in the season. And he'll settle in with the lead man on hit batsman here. Whitaker works from the stretch. Moorfield holds him on at first. Off the bag, Eggleston's got speed. He'll throw to first. Nice pickoff move that way. High throw. Moorfield pulls it down, and everybody's safe. Beautiful ballpark down the right field line. 3-0. Oh boy, all my glasses. What is that, guys? 309. Here's a 306. Fly ball into right center field as a fall. Nope. Reaches up. Oh, off the glove of the center fielder. Stopping at second, and so an error charge on the ball hit out in center field to Eli Fleener. In and out of the cowl head, squirts away, and so the first 2 on board here. That brings up Evan Carter, the pitcher. Carter for Elizabethton batting .353. No homers and 11 RBIs. Leads the club in doubles with 4. So Carter gets his signs from head coach Ryan Presnell down third, and Cyclones got something going here in the first. Whitaker working from the stretch, obviously 2 men on. Gets a long look in from Bailey Conley. He'll bring it. And it's a hit batsman, and they're loaded up. Brings up Corey Russell, the shortstop. Russell batting .387, no homers, 10 RBIs, and Russell, men on base, batting .452, and Bailey Conley trots out to settle down his pitcher, Kevin Whitaker, and we'll see what Russell can do here. Bases loaded, nobody out at the top of the first. Rain a-coming. Check the radar before we got here. After midnight tonight, it's going to be a frog strangler. So we got rain coming in the area, folks. Like a cow pin on a flat rock, it's going to come down pretty good. That's country. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but I did. So, old West Virginia boy. So bases, that's it. Got some good guys up here, and man, they were playing some good jams before the game. Tell me why. This is an editorial comment. Why you go to ball games, they play that rap crap, I don't know. But play me some oldies, play me some classic rock, and these guys did it. First pitch back over the middle into center field, a base hit, 1 run scores. They'll stop him at third, and it's a 1-0 ball game. First pitch, RBI single for Corey Russell back up the middle. Played Eggleston from third, 1-0 Cyclones. Bases stay jammed, and here is Evan Perkins, the catcher. Perkins on the season batting .409. Courtesy runner at second, and Colton Miller for the Elizabethton Cyclones. So Corey Russell drives in RBI number 11 of the season. So Corey does his job. First swing of the bat, singles one back over the mound, back up in the middle. Bases loaded and nobody out. Perkins fouls one back our way, strike one. Defensively for Happy Valley, Bailey Conley catching. Landon Moorfield at first, Jacob Absher at second. Will Hampton playing short, and anchoring down third is Hayden Holtzclaw. And left field is Bryce Carter, center field Eli Fleener, right field is Caden Ward for the Warriors. So bases jammed, a run in, nobody out. Here's Perkins. And a strike called. Nice pitch, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Never been here before. From the road, it looks one way, but here at the ballpark, it looks very nice. This is nice. They've done a great job here in the field. Nice ballpark nestled down here right off of the highway. Big curveball misses upstairs, and it's 1-2. Yeah, we've got the camera on, and it's not doing a whole lot really because it's dark. Maybe when the lights come on, it'll be a little bit better, but we may go back to single screen coming up here in a minute. Whitaker brings it. Perkins, line shot, base hit to left field. Solid hit, gets past the center fielder. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and Russell stops the third. Nope, he's got the green light. Here he comes. Here's the relay, comes in standing up, and it's a bases clearing double for Evan Perkins. So a 3-run double for Evan Perkins, and it's a 4-0 ball game. Still nobody out for Logan Eastep. So Perkins has jumps his RBI up to 11 now. He's in double digits. And he is the, RBI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th Cyclone now with at least double-digit RBI so far on the season. Here's Eastep. Logan Eastep batting .387, no homers and 12 RBIs. Runner at second. That would be Perkins' courtesy runner. Pitch, a high, towering pop out in left field. He draws a beat on, angling towards the left field foul line, and overplayed the ball, and all hands are safe. So Eastep, I'll credit him with the base hit. That got down the left field. That was a single, and here's Matthew Daly. So Bryce Carter overran the ball, and he drew a beat on it, and it may have misplayed it up there, and it fell in behind him for a hit. And it continues for Daly with nobody out here. A 4-0 lead. First pitch, foul back Matthew Daly. Daly DHing for Nico Ashley. He's playing left field tonight with Carter on the mound. Matthew Daly batting .333, no homers and 9 runs knocked in. Whitaker brings it. Swing and a foul back Daly down the right field line, giving chase. Moorfield, good hustle, good effort, but it falls back out of play. It's tough play to play. You're running with your back to the infield, trying to make a catch over the shoulder, and Moorfield gave it a long run, but it settles back and out of play, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Daly. On deck is Lawson Wagner. Whitaker gets his sign, working from the stretch. Runners at second and third. Popped up, playable ball, foul ground. Moorfield says, I've got it, and he will make the catch on the towering pop. Nice job of Moorfield, 1 away. Not an easy play to make, I can tell you that. He did it and made it look easy. 1 away, runners stay at second and third. Here's Lawson Wagner. Wagner batting .263, no homers and 5 RBIs for number 18. He was at the Church House on Sunday. And we appreciate him stopping by. He and Trey Sham both are at church on Sunday. Whitaker, 2 men on. First pitch, big high foul, back and out of play. Strike one. Moorfield again giving chase. This guy's a hustler. Ran right to the edge of the fence trying to get it, but it settles back and out of play. 4 runs on 3 base hits so far. Of course, what's hurt Whitaker, quite frankly, has been the hit batsman and the error. That's what's come in so far. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch, Whitaker. So walks, hit batsman, errors will kill you, and that's the. So 4-0. No balls, 2 strikes to the 1-out batter. Lawson Wagner. 0-2 pitch inside and not by much. 1-2. We'll run down the big league schedule for you coming up. Kevin Whitaker to the belt, brings it, and a foul tip, strike 3, and there's 2 outs. Nice job of Bailey Conley to hang on to the foul tip, strikeout swinging, 2 down, and your 2-out batter is the number 9 man, Nick Johnson. Johnson batting .324. Yesterday against Happy Valley, he went 2 for 3 with a 2 runs scored. In straightaway center field, we said 306 down the right field line, 306 down the left field line. Straightaway center's 370. Pitch downstairs, ball 1 to the left-hand batting first baseman. Top of the first, Elizabethton's jumped out to a 4-0 lead here. Single by Corey Russell and a bases-clearing 3-run double by Evan Perkins. One-0 pitch, Whitaker brings it inside and tight, and it's 2-0. So Evan Carter will have at least a 4-run advantage to work with coming up in the bottom of the first inning. But as was proven last night, Happy Valley is aggressive at the plate. They're up there taking their hacks. 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-0. Top of the order on deck. We'll run down Major League Baseball for you. Also, the Predators skate tonight. The Nashville Predators skating in Florida, winding down the regular season for the National Hockey League. Pitching. And strike call. Nice pitch. 3-1, taken all the way. So again, Whitaker's demise to this point has been the hit batsman. He plunked 2, Eggleston and Carter, and Fleener dropped the ball in center field on Wetzel's fly ball. All 3 of those guys have scored. This one fouled back. Bad handle foul. Count runs full now. 3-2 on your 2-out batter. Perkins at third. Estep at second. Got him 2 out, 2 on, and 4 big ones in here in the top of the first inning. So Kevin Whitaker leans in, gets his sign again from his battery mate, Bailey Conley. Gets his sign, brings it, and it's inside, ball 4. They're loaded up again. Top of the order for Eggleston, who got hit to start the ball game. Came around to score the first run of the ball game. So Whitaker leans in, gets his sign, goes to work on the left-hand batting Eggleston. First pitch, shoots to left field, base hit. Into the gap, 1 run scores. Here comes Estep. He'll score. Coming down to third, here's the throws in standing, and another big base hit, a 2-run double for Ethan Eggleston. Plates 2 more, and it's a 6-0 ball game here in the first inning. For Ethan Eggleston, RBIs number 6 and 7 on the season. So Perkins scores, Estep scores. Stopping at third is Nick Johnson. And out at second with that 2-run double is Ethan Eggleston. Cyclones as a team now doubles 18 and 19 of the season here in this inning. Here's Wetzel. He flew to center, a routine fly ball that Fleener ran a long way and caught it and dropped it. Strike call to Wetzel, 1-1. So right now at this point, 6 runs on 4 base hits here in the top of the first. Pitch just misses downstairs, an off-speed pitch, and it's 2-1. Pitches downstairs. Good eye, 3-1. On deck will be Evan Carter. From the top of the first, we batted around 6 runs for the Cyclones here. We'll tell you in a half inning how you can get yourself qualified to win tickets to Bristol next weekend. 3-1 pitch downstairs, and it's ball 4. They're loaded up again. Wetzel draws the 2-out baseline balls, and it's Carter's turn again. He got hit his first time up. We got 12 states represented. We're giving away tickets to go to Bristol next weekend. We'll tell you how you can get yourself registered. We got qualifiers from Tennessee, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, California, Texas, and Florida. First pitch, swing and a miss. Pitch down and away. Nice pitch for Whitaker, strike 1. We'll tell you how you... Hello, Jennifer Johnson watching, and Martha Buck, and Renee McNeil, and Ryan Presnell. 0-1 count to Carter. Carter, pitch, strike 2 call. Nice pitch, Whitaker. Worked outside, now goes back inside, the left-hand batter. Carter's on the ropes now. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out, 6 in here in the first. Brings it. Line shot, center field, Fleener. Backpedals, and makes the catch. Nice job, Fleener, on a drive back to deep center field. Carter flies out. That's the inning, but for the Cyclones, 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error committed, and they leave them full. We played a half inning. It's Elizabethton 6, Happy Valley coming up here. Again, as you are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
There's where you can go to win tickets to go to Bristol next weekend. TomTaylorSports.com/contest. Picked up about 10 more qualifiers today. We'll announce the winners coming up on Monday. We will. All we need is your first name, last name, email address, and the town you're from. We'll take care of the rest. So change in starting pitchers. It will not be Evan Carter. It will instead be Lawson Wagner gets the start. Wagner making his first start of the season. 1-0 record. Lawson has went 6 2/3 innings of baseball, giving up 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 of those earned. He's walked 3, struck out 5, and hit a batter. So obviously Evan Carter couldn't go for whatever reason. And so the side armor Lawson Wagner out there now to get the start tonight against the Happy Valley Warriors. So we're glad you're with us wherever you may be. Again, like it and share it. We thank you for that. 6-0 Elizabethton. And so Wagner goes to work on Hampton, Whitaker, and Conley here in the Happy Valley first inning. Our next broadcast will be coming your way again on Saturday when Jefferson County comes to town. AAA team. So again, if you want to win tickets to Bristol, all you got to do is go to TomTaylorSports.com/contest and Good luck. We got over 80 entries. We'll give away tickets to the Food City 500 and also give away tickets to the Xfinity Series race coming up on Saturday. Here's Wolverhampton, two-hit batter last night. That lost back at Twin Stadium. First pitch strike call for Wagner, and the first inning's underway. 6-0 Cyclones. It's Hampton, Whitaker, and Conley, top three for the Warriors. 1-3 in the conference and 4-5 overall. Wagner brings it. Bad handle flare out around the pitcher's mound, and Wagner can't get it. Ball's dropped, picked up, shuffled, got him, dropped the ball, all hands safe. Wagner, a little pop first base side of the pitcher's mound, dropped the ball, picked up by Eggleston, underhand, actually picked up by Johnson, flips it over to Eggleston cover and dropped the ball, everybody's safe. And so pick your poison. I guess you go E on 4. Runner on. Here's Kevin Whitaker, the pitcher, trying to help his cause. Whitaker last night went 0 for 2, the hit batsman, in that 7-1 loss. So Wagner brings it. First pitch, bad handle foul, backing out of play, strike one. Defensively, again, you have down a third now. Wagner brings it. Fly ball, gap left center field. It'll hold up for Wetzel. He'll squeeze it and make the catch. One away. One out batters, Bailey Conley.
Bailey Conley.
So with Wagner being forced to pitch, Carter not ready to go, then Carson Dillard now goes into third base. Shortstop is Corey Russell. Second is Eggleston. First, holding on the runners, Nick Johnson. Outfield, Nico Ashley in left, Wetzel in center, Estep in right. This one down the right field line, slicing. It's going to be caught down the right field line by Estep, looking to the sun. There's two down. That was kind of a slice. Sinking line drive down the right field line, and it's caught by Estep, 2 away here in the inning. Here's Moorfield. Landon Moorfield last night. Struck out swinging, popped out to short with a hit batsman, so he was officially booked 0 for 2. Takes a big cut. Fly ball right field. Estep looking to the sun, reaches up, crosses the foul line, makes a catch, and that's the inning. For the Happy Valley Warriors, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 man left. We've played one after one. It's Elizabethton 6. Happy Valley nothing. We'll be right back after this from Chick-fil-A and Carter County Bank. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority.
So we'll go to the second inning. Let's see what's going on with the Cyclones. Bring up Russell, Perkins, and Estep here in the second, leading 6-0. So here's Russell. RBI single up the middle for his 11th RBI of the season. Back in the first. 6 runs, 4 hits for the Cyclones. And Kevin Whitaker working from the windup, going to work on the leadoff batter, I should say, to Corey. First pitch, strike called, and the second inning underway here. The G-Man's in the house. My man, Garrett Hartley, the flamethrower from the Milligan College Buffaloes. Chick Magnet. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line shot, base hit to right field, and the ball gets past right field and rolls the fence. Corey's got one. Corey's digging for two. He'll get the green light. He can switch gears, and the running back gets down to the third base with a leadoff triple. So Corey Russell, triple for Elizabeth, number 4 of the season. For Corey Russell, that's three-bagger number 1 of 2018. Base hit number 5. Here's Evan Perkins. Hit that 3-run double back up the middle. Back in the last inning. Top of the second, it's 6-0, and Cyclones threatening again. Whitaker brings it. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Hello, Ted Pate. Watching, I'm pulling from the Cyclones and grandson Ryan Wetzel. There you go. Hello to Ant. Ball, here's the backstop coming in. Corey Russell, he'll come in standing up and pass ball, and it's 7-0. Hello to Andy Thaxton watching up in West Virginia. Hello, Andy. And JP Nix out in Colorado watching. Coach Nix. 7-0 Cyclones, bases empty. Here is Perkins now with the bases empty. Picked up RBIs 9, 10, and 11. That double back up the middle. And a strike call. Nice pitch. 2 balls and a strike by Whitaker. On deck will be Logan Estep. I'm surrounded by the Hartley boys. Be nice. Here's a strike call. Nice pitch. Got the inside corner by Whitaker. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's go back and see if we can get a camera, see if it's any better. It was dark a while ago. Let's get a little bit better. Not much. It's too dark. Pitches. And a foul tip. And he's gone. Strikeout. 1 away. Perkins retired on the strikeout. Second strikeout by Whitaker. Here's Logan Estep. Single and scored his first time up. Estep come into the ball game. Logan Estep batting .387. No homers and 12 ribbies. Leads the team in RBIs with 12. 7-0 Cyclones in the second. Pitch down and away, ball 1. Nice job by Conley. Coming up next half inning, the Reverend Hartley is going to come talk to us. Dancing Doug. Or G-Man. We're going to get G-Man on here. Yeah, we're going to get him on to talk about Milligan baseball. Every time I see Garrett Hartley, he has women behind him like a covey of quail walking around. He is unbelievable. He and the Z-Man. He is red. I can feel the heat back here. His little face got red. Fouled into the bat, foul ball by Estep. Chip off the old block. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, 1 in here. It's 7-0 second inning. Whitaker brings it, and it's downstairs. So Ted Pate, thank you, my friend, watching, rooting for Ryan Wetzel, the Cyclones. Great man. Talking about a guy who can say a prayer. Goodness, Ted Pate, he can talk to the Lord. 3-1 pitch. Outside ball 4, and a 1-out walk administered to Logan Estep. It continues now for Matthew Daly. Daly popped out in foul ground to Moorfield back in the first inning, last inning. DHing for Nico Ashley, the left fielder. So 1 out, 1 on, 1 in here in the second. It's all Cyclones at this point, 7-0. Again, Evan Carter not able to go today, so Lawson Wagner gets the start. Pitch is strike call to the knees. Nice pitch. Daly takes a call strike at the outside part of the plate, the right-hand batter. Wagner on deck. 6 runs, make it 7 runs on 5 base hits so far for the Cyclones. Whitaker. Pitch misses inside. Old curve on it, Doug. Little breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. One in and one man on here in the second inning of a scheduled 7. Hello, Jerry McNeil, Renee McNeil watching. Pitch downstairs. Martha Buck, thank you. That was good. Sullivan South leading Central. Here's a ground ball, base hit to left field. Nice piece of hitting by Daly. Into left field, base hit number 6. So Daly joins the hit parade with the base hit to left field. Here's Lawson Wagner, struck out swinging his first time up. Top of the 4th inning, it is Sullivan South leading Sullivan Central 9-0, which is good news. Chasing one of the teams ahead of you, and that would be Central. They're losing right now to South 9-0 at Central. Pitching, taking down and away, ball 1 to Wagner. Lawson Wagner batting .263 coming in, no homers and 5 RBIs. With men on base, Wagner batting .316. Brings it upstairs, snap throw to first, and whoa, nice throw by Conley, almost got him. Nice tag applied by Moorfield, but he gets back in, sliding back in to the outfield side of the first base bag. Rick Presnell says, hey, Tom, still under the weather, tried to make it today, but just couldn't. Thank you for bringing the game to me. You're welcome, Rick Presnell. You're absolutely welcome. That's what we're here for. These guys are not pros or kids. Downstairs, we call them student athletes, don't we? Yeah, these are just kids. There you go. That's a good point. You can't be a student athlete if you ain't a student first. My father told me that more than once.
I never listened to him.
Yeah, I did. 3-0 pitch, and it's strike call. Nice pitch, caught the inside part of the plate. Yeah, I didn't listen well. Therefore, there was a lot of, to quote the Bible, there's weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth in my house. Oh, I got lit up like a Roman candle more than once.
Oh, yeah.
3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Took something off that. Nice pitch, Whitaker, full count. Father was a Marine, and
This one like
there was no wiggle room, baby. Everything was black and white. And you hated to hear him say, I've got a problem. That problem is you. That was never a good sign. Man, you got it. Payoff pitch inside. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch for Whitaker. Got the inside corner. Strikeout number 3 for the right-hander. 2 out batters. Nick Johnson walked his first time up. A run on 2 base hits this inning. It's 7-0 Cyclones here in the top of the second. Brings it. Pitch. Belt high, misses outside, ball 1 to Johnson. Again, his second at bat. He walked back last inning. Cyclones at 2-2 and 7-4 overall. Happy Valley comes in at 1-3 after the loss last night, and now 4-5 overall for the Warriors. Whitaker brings it. Fly ball, right field. Warden makes the catch in fair ground, and that will be the inning. Had to wait a high towering pop, and Ward makes the catch, and that's the inning. But the Cyclones strike for a run on a couple of base hits. No errors. They leave 2 men on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 7-0 Elizabethton. Take a break. We'll be right back. We are one of our great sponsors, the good folks at Sprint. We'll be right back after you hear this.
Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
Here's where you can win tickets to go to Bristol Motor Speedway. Right there, we got them from 12 states. Am I right in saying that? I think I said 12 states. Tennessee, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, California, Texas, and Florida. There's our entries, and all you got to do is be part of it. TomTaylorSports.com/contest. We'll announce the winners on Monday. Easlick, first pitch, into the bat foul. Third base side for the left-hand batter. We're joined in the box by our dear friend and a compadre. It's probably too dark to leave it out there, isn't it? Hard to see, isn't it?
I don't know how they're seeing on the other end, but we still got a little bit of light there.
My man Doug Hartley's in the house. Bottom of the second. Nolan Easlick, Hayden Holtzclaw, and Eli Fleener, 5, 6, and 7 for the Warriors. 7-0 Cyclones. Wagner, line shot center field. It'll hang up there for Wetzel, and it's one away. Fly ball taken in, one down by Wetzel, and here's Hayden Holtzclaw. Holtzclaw yesterday against Cyclones. A single and 3 tries for the third baseman. Biggin. He holds that bat like a toothpick, I'm telling you. Amanda Rome Hartley is watching. You know her?
I think I know her.
There you go.
For about 21 years now.
There you go. She be the queen of Hunter Memorial Baptist Church. She's the first lady.
She is.
Of Hunter Memorial Baptist. There
she
you go.
Is.
And Crystal Van Huss. Hello, young lady. I don't know who you are, but we appreciate you listening. One out in the second. It's all Cyclones, 7-0. Wagner brings it. Line shot. That should fall and does for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting. Wrist reached out and poked it into center field. First hit of the ball game for the Happy Valley Warriors. And here's Eli Fleener, your one-out batter.
Eli Fleener.
Did you have a good day today, Bubba?
Wonderful day. Wonderful day.
Beautiful.
Great weather.
Oh.
Yep.
If my phone's right, it says 75 degrees. I don't know if it's that warm, but it's nice out here. It's unfortunately going to change. Got a storm coming tonight. Brings it. Fleener, swing and a miss. Eli Fleener at the plate. Fleener last night against the Cyclones. Ground out, pop out, and a strikeout. He's over, so he's looking for his first hit of the 2-game set, and he got hit. So Wagner brings in that sidearm and plunks him. Hit batsman. Runner goes down to second. Here's Bryce Carter. Didn't play last night. Carter, again, wears number 6. Maroon tops, white bottoms, and gold trim for the Warriors. So the first lady of Hunter Memorial Baptist.
And the last for me.
There you go.
My first and my last.
What old George Jones saying? Once you've had the best.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Mama Hartley.
I'm a fortunate man. I'd never be able to do the job that I do without a wonderful wife, and God bless me with just the best of the best. And
she's a class act.
Helps me be productive.
Mm-hmm. Takes care of my girls too. They think she
loves those girls.
Oh yeah.
We never had girls, so she's kind of took them in as her own.
Here's a little flare in the center field, and that falls for a base hit. Wetzel over to cut it off, gets it back in. They'll stop him at third, and the bases are loaded here. So 2 hits this inning. Nice piece of hitting by Bryce Carter. Just reaches out and pooches into right field, and here's Jacob Absher.
Jacob Absher.
Absher 0 for 3 last night. Again, they were limited by an outstanding night of Trey Shown of only 4 base hits. Hampton had 2 singles, Conley a single, and a single by Holtzclaw last night. That was it. 2 hits this inning, and see what Wagner can do now against Jacob Absher. And pitch is Perkins framed it, missed outside ball 1. Were you surprised how easily Villanova won last night?
You know, I didn't know what to expect, because any team that shoots at a high percentage from outside the line like they do, at any time, like my old coach John Dyer used to tell us, you live by it or you die by it. And I didn't know if they were going to have that night, but Devontae, my goodness, what a player. I think everybody in the country knows who he is now.
Big ragu. This one, fastball, strike call, 2-1.
But yeah, those guys, hands down, one of the best teams I've seen.
Oh, they can play.
Yeah.
Not too many weaknesses in Villanova, and they showed it last night. They beat a really good Michigan team, 89-72. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball. Left field. Does Ashley get to it? Does not. Hits in the gap. 1 run scores. Here comes Fleener. He will score, and it's a 7. Here's a throw to third, and he's out of third base. Nice relay by Corey Russell. Ball goes to the fence. Ashley relays to Corey. Corey to the throw to Dillard and guns him down from We'll go 7 to 6 to 5 on the put-out. But the run scores. Absher goes to second, drives in. Drives in two. Holtzclaw scores. Fleener scores. Carter thrown out coming to third. On the relay, he goes 7 to 6 to 5 on the put-out, and there's two away. But Carter gets credit for two big RBI, 7-2 ball game. Squares the bunt, pulls the back, strike call. Here's the man who did the damage last night. As Will Hampton had two base hits last night in that 7-1 loss. So credit the number 9 man. When you get productivity out of the 9 spot, that's a good start. Way inside. Mama says, hello, you two.
Who is it?
Your lovely bride says, hello, you two.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah, she's a nice one. It's like that Japanese car. She's a nice one. Here's Hampton, reached on the air by Eggleston back in the first. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Wagner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runs on 3 base hits this inning for the homestanding Warriors here. Don's keeping me up to date with the score. It's still 9-0 South over Central. That's big. 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Backing out of play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. It's a nice little ballpark right here.
I like it.
I'm used to the big Twins field, so a little more, I don't know, cozier, I guess would be the way to describe it, not as big.
It's got to feel a little bit more, to the guys. It's still, they definitely have to have more confidence instead of looking at, a dead 4-way 400 and, what is it, 330 on the ends where we're 306 and.
Strike 3 called. We'll come back and pick that up again as Hampton gets a call third, and that's the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, and for Happy Valley we go to the third inning. We've played 2. Elizabethton 7, Happy Valley 2. We'll be right back right after you hear this from one of our great sponsors. That would be the good folks at American Community Federal Credit Union on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Two innings in the books is given to you for Elizabethton. 7 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They've left 5 for Happy Valley. 2 runs on 3 hits. They've committed an error, and they've left 3. We go to the third inning. And leading things off by Ethan Eggleston. Eggleston, a 2-run double, RBI 6 and 7 back in the first inning, and also hit Bassmead, scored twice of the 2 7 runs. 2 of those have come off the running of Ethan Eggleston, leadoff man here in the third. So Happy Valley answers with 2. Some timely hitting by their guys up and down the lineup. Whitaker brings it, and it's a strike call. Nice pitch. I know this is going to sound crazy, but Whitaker's not pitched that bad here, even though the score says 7-2. He's had some leaky defense behind him. Eggleston waits on the pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Just hit it where they ain't. Between third and shortstop, base hit number 8 of the ball game for Elizabethton, and lead man's on. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Reached on an air and walked and has scored a run here in the ball game. 7-2, top of the third here. It was scheduled 7. Our next broadcast will come Saturday evening, although we've been told rain and maybe some snow coming into this weekend. Coach Presnell said we may move the Jeff County game to Friday night ahead of the storm that's coming in here. We got 2 storms, one tonight, another one coming in here this weekend. So We wanted to clear out because we got racing next weekend, the world's last great Coliseum. First pitch, fly ball. Center field Fleener steps back about 4, makes the catch, played it perfectly, and there's one away. One out.
Is that Ross
No, it is Carson Dillard.
Batting, Carson Dillard.
So Dillard again batting where Carter would have been batting in that third spot. See what Carson can do here. Whitaker brings it. Pitch misses inside, and a bluff throw by Conley down to first. It's ball 1. Just trying to see. No, there's Carson batting 154 on the season. He's got a triple, no homers, 1 RBI. Carson, not a lot of at-bats, not a lot of opportunities. Pitching, inside and tight. 2 balls and no strikes. We're in the top of the third of a scheduled 7. It's 7-2 Elizabethton. Kevin Whitaker opposing Lawson Wagner in a pitching duel tonight. Bunts, foul, third base side, 2 balls and a strike. Made contact, but dribbles it foul to the third base Happy Valley dugout. Trying to get him again, brings it, runner going. Pitch upstairs, ball 4. Matters not. 1 out walk issue now to Carson Dillard. Here's Corey Russell. Corey opted to sit out basketball this year, and it's paying off. He said, I want to be healthy for baseball, and he's batting .387, picked up his 11th RBI of the season. He's 2 for 2. He's got a triple and a single, 2 runs scored and drove in a run. Of course, last year coming out of basketball, Corey had a turf toe, so he wasn't 100%. This year he said, I'm going to skip basketball, and I'm going to focus just on baseball, and Kevin Whitaker's done for the night. Coach goes out and makes the switch, and we're going to take a switch. Come back and let you know who the new pitcher is right after this time out. One of our great folks, that would be our great sponsor, Tri-Cities Health here, Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's chicken minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
New man on the mound is Jacob Gotze for Happy Valley, so Whitaker's night is done. He'll go to work on Russell, who's 2 for 2 with a triple, a single, 2 runs scored, and an RBI beside his name. So he comes right out of the frying pan into the fire, if you will. Eggleston's at second. First is Dillard with a walk. Eggleston's at second with a single, and here's Corey Russell. 7-2, Elizabethton in the top of the third here. So Jacob Gotze, a big right-hander, goes about 6'2", 6'3", and let's see if he can bring some smoke. He should, big as he is. He'll work against Russell. Gotze brings it. Runner going to third. There's a throw, and he'll be in the head-first slide. Safe at third base. double steal. Eggleston comes to third. To second goes Dillard. And so you got him at second and third now with one out. And so now the Happy Valley coach out to visit, and the field umpire will visit the home plate umpire. Let's see what they will decide here. As the men in blue have a little conference down the third base line. He is safe. And so the Happy Valley coach got into a little disagreement with the field umpire, and well, how do they say it? Got sent to the showers. So
I think the discrepancy was whether they warned him or not. I think he just kind of went ahead and ejected him without a warning.
You got to warn him, and if you didn't warn him, then. But so here is Corey Russell. No ball, one strike. Wow, the silence on the. I was watching the interaction. Be a good way to describe it. This one misses, and it's 1-1. And he's still getting his money's worth. So the Happy Valley coach has been ejected. Here's Corey Russell back to play here. Runners at second and third. The stolen base stands. That was the play that was being debated. So Russell fouls one back, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're joined back by my buddy Doug Hartley.
Cat looks like one of those caged tigers over there. He's on the outside of the fence, kind of strolling back and forth.
He's prowling, yep. He's still not happy. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Runners at second and third for Elizabethton, leading 7-2. Corey, curveball misses inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third are in the third. Elizabethton leads 7-2. Hello, Rob Fritz. Hello, Sarah Presnell. Hello, Thomas Dillard. And hello to Frank Peters watching and listening. We just had a little rhubarb, as they say, down the third base line. Field umpire and Happy Valley coach. Pitching. Ground ball into the bat. Base hit in the right field for Corey Russell. 1 run scores. Presnell windmills him. The second run will come on in. It's a 9-2 ball game. And Corey is on fire tonight. Corey Russell, 3 for 3, RBIs 12 and 13 now on the season. His third one of the night, second and third of the night. Russell stops at first, scoring Eggleston, scoring Dillard. And here is Evan Perkins, who had a three-run double of his own back in the first inning. So a 9-2 ball game. So Godsey brings it. Pitch, strike call. Nice pitch. Got the outside corner. Belt high pitch to Evan Perkins. So 2 more base hits in this inning gives the Cyclones 9 runs and 9 hits now. 1 out, 2 in here in the third inning of a 9-2 ball game. Runner going. Pitch downstairs, and Conley dropped the ball, but he didn't really have a chance. They stole that ball, Doug, off the pitcher. No question. He had a great jump. Corey Russell down to second. Stole that off Godsey. Bailey came up ready to fire one down to second. Dropped the ball, but I don't think it made any difference. Corey's got the speed and got it down to second base, and here's Perkins. No balls and 2 strikes. Godsey brings it. And it's down and away. Good block by Bailey Conley. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Doing a heck of a job back there. That's catcher. You know what I'm saying? He come got it, popped up with it. The only thing he lacked was just keeping it in his hand.
Yep.
But he's made some good stops back there tonight.
Yes, he has. He's protected his pitcher several times tonight, both Whitaker and Godsey. Bailey Conley does a good job behind the plate. Godsey brings it. And that's a pitch. Strike 3 call. Nice pitch. Perkins is gone. Caught the outside corner. Nice pitch by Godsey. Perkins is gone. 2-away in the inning for Logan Eastep. A single and a walk and a run scored for Logan. Coming into this game, he had the RBI lead on the ball club. I'm not sure that's the case now. As Corey Russell may be the RBI leader now. Runner going down to third, throw that way, and it looked like may have hit him in the helmet as he came in standing up. He will be safe with the stolen base. It's a dangerous play down there. It hit him. That's why you have the protective mask part on the
Need to get down on those
face mask.
Need to learn to get down no matter whether you're there or not.
True.
If you're down, you're always safer.
That's it. So East Step's got one in scoring position. 9-2 Cyclones. Godsey brings it. Swing. Did he go? He did. Check swing. Went around. No balls and a strike. Daddy teaching tomorrow night?
What's that?
Papa Bear teaching tomorrow night?
Yes, sir. I think we're in Acts chapter 8 now.
Oh, yeah.
8 moving into 9. I think he's going to try to get us through Acts chapter 9, and then he's going to take a break and turn it back over to me for a little bit. But it's been a real blessing letting him do that and get a little break.
0-2 pitch misses outside, 1-2 to Logan Eastep. Inning started single Eggleston, fly out center Wetzel, walk Dillard, Russell, RBI single, Perkins a strikeout on the call third. It's 2 away. 2 more runs in and 2 outs and a runner third and Corey Russell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Godsey in relief of Whitaker brings it and it misses outside and it's 2-2. On deck if it continues is Matthew Daly.
Yeah, I'm excited that he's been doing that because like Charles Stanley said, if you're not putting about 20-25 hours in a 30-minute message, you're ripping your congregation off. And to do that on Wednesday and Sunday morning and Sunday night, it takes a lot of preparation to try to get in there and get it to where the sheep are good and full when you're done.
Got a belly full.
That's right. Leave them good and fat when you get out of there.
Swelled up like a tick.
That's right.
There you go. Fouled off by Eastep. Count holds at 2-2 to your 2-out batter. Godsey work from the stretch, brings it. And a line shot back on the middle base hit to center field. Russell scores, it's 10-2. And Logan Eastep takes a big turn at first and stops right there, puts the brakes on. RBI single for Eastep. Russell trots in from third. It's 10-2, and the inning continues now for Matthew Daly. A single and a pop out and foul ground.
Eastep seems like he's been a pretty hot stick on the front end of the season, hasn't he? I don't know what's his batting average. I hadn't really saw it, but he seems like he's made a lot of contact with the ball here.
Batting 387 coming in. Runner going, pitch down, throw down to second, and it will be offline, and in with the stolen base will be Eastep. So Logan Eastep with the stolen base. And in defense of Bailey Conley, the delivery is slow enough coming in that these guys are stealing the bases off the pitcher. 1-0 pitch. Bad handle foul back by Daly. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third single, third hit of the ball game now with 10. It's 10 runs on 10 hits now for Elizabethton. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Couple of runs in, a man at second here. 3 runs into Big Zach. Godsey brings it. And a nice curveball, strike call. Nice pitch. 1-2. That one cut way across the plate. That's pretty.
I thought it was coming at his side, and all of a sudden at the last minute it broke right in there, didn't it?
Yep.
Good looking curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second, 3 in. Godsey delivers, and it's down and away. Good block again by Bailey Conley, 2-2. He has saved his pitcher more times than not back there tonight.
He's quick. He's good.
He is quick. He's cat quick back there behind the plate. Catcher for Happy Valley. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, if it continues, will be Lawson Wagner, the pitcher. Godsey rears back, brings it, and it's down and away. Another good block by Bailey Conley. The count runs full now, 3-2. Any update on Randy Sanders, football coach ETSU?
I think his hand's a little sore. No, I haven't heard anything to see what's happened yet.
I'm thinking that's way out of proportion.
Yeah,
There's a ground ball foul.
They've blown it up a little bit.
When you say you hit somebody, that's very subjective.
Oh, yeah.
If you hit me, you probably throat punch me, right?
Right.
If I hit you back, then
if I hit
be a hay baler.
If I hit you, I'd be running. You probably wouldn't feel it because I'd done be probably in the next county.
So I'm not sure. Hit is very subjective. Plus the fact the guy didn't do what he's supposed to begin with.
Right.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Godsey, and the Cyclones are gone here in the third inning. However, pick up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 base hits. No errors, and they leave a man. We go to the bottom of the third. Cyclones 10, Happy Valley 2. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership. And for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Nope, still too dark. We're going to stick with the old screen here. We go to the bottom of the third. Doug Hartley with us again. Got a past evangelist coming to town here in a couple of weeks. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's bring the third inning to you. Here we go. It'll be Whitaker, Conley, and Moorhead due up. Here's Whitaker, flied out to center field, back in the first, win the third. Elizabethton 10 and Happy Valley 2 here. Whitaker flied out to Wetzel, back to be out number 1 to start the game, back in the first after Hampton got on with a Ethan Eggleston error. So here's Lawson Wagner, again starting in place of Evan Carter, who was scheduled to go and got scratched at the last minute. Wagner brings it. First pitch, ground ball on the screws to Russell short. Corey Fields pumps, throws, got him. 1 away. Corey's got him a cannon over there, Doug.
He's got arm, don't he?
Yep.
Conley.
Here's Conley flied out the east step, looking at the sun back in the first inning. Of course, sun is gone. Lights are on here at Cannon Gooch Park here at Happy Valley. We're in the third inning. It's 10-2 Cyclones. Wagner versus now Godsey in relief of Whitaker. Ground ball, jammed him. First base, Johnson. Slow roller, covering. Nice job. They've worked on that. 3-1 to the putout. 2 away. Played that one perfectly. Nick Johnson at first.
Oh, yeah.
Flipped it to the awaiting pitcher.
Yep. Pitcher covered well. And
yes, he did.
Did his job. Everybody did their job. That's what's supposed to be done.
Let's go.
Here's Moorfield flied out in foul ground down the right field line, back in the first to Logan East step. So Wagner trying to put him out on order for the first time in the ball game. First pitch, ground ball. Corey to his left about 6 steps. Fields throws. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Nice job. Johnson stretching the outfield side of the first base bag. And that is the inning. Nothing across. We'll keep it right here and talk about the man coming to town.
Talking about Dr. D.L. Lowry.
Oh, baby.
You know, D.L. started his ministry here local in
Chickapin.
Yeah, from Chickapin. But, you know, I think they were telling me his first church was Biltmore Baptist, you know, there in up in behind McDonald's, you know, in the Biltmore area. And as the Lord moved him around, he ended up in Texas. And, you know, phenomenal ministry. And we're excited about him coming in on the 15th, the 16th, and 17th, and maybe even longer. You know, we're not going to hold him to that. If he, Lord wants him to be here longer than that, then we're just going to let it keep rolling. But we're just excited about what he's going to bring. We got no name but his, Bobby Heaton, and those guys. They second time they've brought to worship in one of our revivals, and actually they did it when DL was the last time, you know, our revivals. So we're just excited. I mean, I know that we've just had a great leading up to this, Tom, with the teaching on Wednesday night, with the way the Lord's been working, you know, within the people in the church, you know, already through Easter, and we're just having such a phenomenal response out of the people, and being submissive to the Lord, and I think we're ready for revival. I think the people are ready for revival. And
right.
I'm telling you, what a great time, because the old devil, he's wanting to stir things up around here. And he's wanting to cause people to be discouraged. But, the Lord said he wants that just the opposite for us. He wants us to be people to have peace and prosperity. And sometimes we forget that. So we get that revival within ourselves, and it starts with me. It starts with you, don't it? Can't have revival. It starts within the individual. So just really excited about what God's going to do, and I know He's going to do great things.
We go to the fourth inning, 3-inning total. Cyclones 10 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They lead 6 so far. For Happy Valley, 2 runs and 3 hits. They've committed 1 error, and they've stranded 3. We go to the fourth inning. Here's your pitcher, Lawson Wagner, 8-9-1 here for the Cyclones in the fourth inning, leading 10-2. Godsey back on in relief of the starter, Whitaker. Godsey, first pitch, swing and a miss. Godsey, what is he, guys? About 6'2", 6'3", every bit of it. He uncurls out there. That's pretty imposing. That's a big boy out there, about 6'2", 6'3". I don't know what he, 240, 250, and
sporting that full beard.
Got a big old beard on him. He comes chugging, coming off that mountain, a little scary.
I think he slipped over here from Milligan.
I do. He's really a junior at Milligan.
Yeah,
he's a big one. 1 ball, 1 strike here. A little breeze kicking up here at Cannon Gooch Park. Fly ball, center field. Fleener on his horse to his left, makes the catch. Nice job. 1 away. That is not Fleener. Who's in center now? Whitaker went to center. Whitaker got on his horse, made a nice catch in the gap in right center. Thank you. Fleener goes to left. Whitaker goes to center now. Here is Nick Johnson. A walk and a fly out to right field. He's over 1 of the book. Pitch inside, ball 1. Next broadcast Saturday night, although they're saying we move it to Friday, may move it to Friday because of the rain and maybe the snow coming. It's hard to believe, but.
Yeah, it's supposed to get pretty ugly tonight moving here.
After midnight. Big old band. Strike called. Nick Johnson. 1-1. Top of the order, and Ethan Eggleston on deck. We're in the fourth inning of a scheduled 7, 10-2. Cyclones trying to sweep Happy Valley here in the regular season. Ground ball. Base hit to right field, right past the first baseman. Johnson takes a big turn at first. Base hit number 11. Nick gets his first hit of the night. Top of the order, Eggleston. I like this new format. Didn't know if I was going to, but I like it, where you play home and away each other. It's almost like a big league schedule.
Well, we for years, Tom, went through, if it was South, for probably 4 years straight. We didn't see anything but their number 1.
Right.
Unicoi. We haven't ever, saw anything but their number 1. It makes it more collegiate, like I said the other night, to where you at least get to see each other's number 2 and number 3, and makes it more, more fair. You can't always save that number 1 for every game. So
that's a great point. So I like it, and I think I talked to Coach Presley. He said, for all intents and purposes, and early talking to the coaches, they like it. I think it's going to be a 2-year trial balloon to see how it goes. Pitch misses outside, 1-0. It's 1 out, 1 on here in the fourth. It's Eggleston. Eggleston with a hit batsman, a 2-run double, and a single, and a run scored. 2 runs scored and a stolen base. Big night for Ethan, that leadoff spot, which is what you want. The goal as a leadoff man is real simple. By hook, nook, or cranny, get on base.
Get on base somehow, some way.
That's it.
Yep. I think they'll definitely, after 2 years, adopt this idea, because they're going to see you're going to see it being, it's more competitive. It makes baseball, it don't need to be just be a pitching game.
Exactly.
Baseball back in the old day, it was a hitting game. Back in the Babe Ruths, whenever they got in there and they cranked it,
Strike call, 2-1.
And it's changed so much over the years to where it's dominated by the mound. So I like a hitting game.
Notice on the camera's just a little bit of a hitch. Got a little bit of slow-mo going, but hey, we're down here. Of course, Sprint's our great sponsor, and Sprint will tell you there's a kind of a dead zone between here all the way down to basically right on down to about Chick-fil-A. There's just like a pipeline of not real good reception, so we're in it. So we're giving you the best we can give you. Strike called. 2-2. How's that for a very poor explanation of how the cell phone signal? I'm doing pipeline. Nobody can see my hands on pipeline.
I didn't know if they could see you doing that pipeline roll with your hand down in that direction.
2 pitch. Line shot, base hit to right field for Eggleston. Johnson takes the big turn, checks Coach Presnell third. He says put on the brakes, and he did. Base hit number 12 for Elizabethton. And it continues now for Ryan Wetzel. Wetzel reached on the air, a walk, and a fly out to center, and a run scored here. 10-2, Cyclones. And time is called, and looks like they'll come out and maybe pull Gotzi. Let's see, going to have a talk with him. Yep, that's the old sign. They hand him the baseball. That means he's done for the night. So Moorfield will be lifted. Let's see who's going to bring in someone out of the dugout. Bryce Carter, thank you. Bryce Carter will be the third pitch of the night. Hartley's a piece of work. I'm on baseball games to make my preaching better. He is a piece of work. Love this guy. Bryce Carter, right-hander, third one of the night. All 3 righties. Whitaker, of course, Gotzi just now, and now Carter is lifted, and so Bryce Carter will be your third pitcher tonight, used by the Happy Valley coaching staff. Wind's picking up a little bit, big dog.
Yeah, that was my buddy Chris Payne calling in there, and I was just telling him, I said, this is helping me out a lot, learning some new terminology. You know, Tom's training me. He's making me a better preacher.
There you go. Hello to Richard Tester watching tonight. Thank you, my friend. Frank Peters, Rob Fritz, Sarah Presnell, Thomas Dillard, the First Lady of Hunter Memorial Baptist, Amanda Hartley, the First Lady, Crystal Van Huss, Rick Presnell, Ryan's daddy's.
Now, is that Ryan's daddy, Rick?
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a great family.
Under the weather tonight, staying home watching or listening, so thank you.
Sure hope you get better soon, Rick.
So you can see on the screen, again, it's just a little bit draggy, but beats seeing me and you on the screen, don't it?
Oh, way better.
There you
Way better.
Oh, wait a minute. It ain't that bad.
Well, I'm just talking about on my part.
Yeah, I got you.
You would help things.
Smooth. Smooth. So Wetzel waits his turn to take his first hacks at Bryce Carter, the Happy Valley pitcher. So with the new format, we won't see Happy Valley anymore this season, obviously. That's the way it goes, home and away each game. The East game got rained out. We'll play East on Saturday, next Saturday, as a matter of fact. We can't do that. We'll be at the track doing a little PA work at Bristol Motor Speedway. Man, we had a meeting today. We got some great stuff coming up for the fans coming to Bristol next weekend. Oh, boy. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Wetzel, hit batsman, or check that. It reached on the air, a walk, and a fly out. Bad handle, foul. Backing out of play by Carter, strike one. Fellas, you care if you flip them lights on? Is that all right?
They got to do it downstairs.
Oh. Because the old man, though. I'm over here. See, Wetzel reached on an air, walked, and flied out. Carter leans in, gets his sign. 2 on and 1 man out here in the inning. Carter brings it, swing and a foul. Now look at you, got you a flashlight.
You want some light? Let there be light.
We thinking like that's scary.
That's right.
So single Eggleston, single Johnson, and a fly out Wagner is what we've had so far. A fourth batter, Wetzel, the new pitcher, Bryce Carter. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner dancing around out at second. That's Eggleston. Pitching. And it's outside. There again, another good block by Bailey Conley. Keeps the runner from going down to third. So Eggleston at second, Johnson at first. Conley will go out and talk to his pitcher, the third one of the night used by Happy Valley. So we have home and away left with Sullivan South. Of course, Unicoi County, the big one, and Johnson County. I think that's all the conference games we got left, which is big. 6 more conference games. We're going to bring all of them to you. You got to go with it, Johnson County. That's your old stomping ground.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to make the trip back
That's,
up to
next
the
Tuesday,
hometown.
Wednesday.
Yep. Now, do you think I was thinking about that? You know, as far as these 2 games back to back, do you think one of the things that might come up as far as
here's a ground ball to the shortstop. He'll field. No, he didn't field, and he'll throw to first. All hands are safe. Tough break. Gives a playable ball. E6 on the shortstop. All hands are safe. Bases are loaded up. Eggleston to third. The second goes Johnson. The first goes Wetzel on the error. And here is Carson Dillard. Dillard with a hit batsman, flied out to center, and a walk, and he scored twice. So officially in the book, he's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk, a hit batsman, and 2 runs scored. I want to get to your point here in just a second.
No, you're good.
I know it's going to be a good one. Bases loaded, 1 out here. 10-2 Cyclones in the 4th. Pitch upstairs, misses ball 1. Do you think?
I'm just like early season, before you really get in the groove, before you get your bats hot. You got maybe some regrets because you come up against one of those teams in a conference and you say, man, if we could have played them later on.
Exactly.
So, you've got them twice early instead of having them twice later on whenever everybody's getting in tune. I didn't know if that
look at that.
I don't know if that may be some.
Well, that's kind of that's a strike call. It's kind of what Elizabethton saying now against Sullivan Central.
Exactly.
They'd like to have another shot at them.
Oh yeah.
And we're getting beat 9-0 earlier. Dawn was giving me Miss Dawn was giving me the scores. Pitching upstairs, good eye Dillard. So next Tuesday and Wednesday will be Johnson County. I don't know about that Wednesday date now. I don't like missing church. Preachers give me that look. What do you mean we'll go call a ball game?
We may have to
Need to be in the house.
Yeah, we'll have to make the Tuesday one for sure.
Here's a slow ground ball. Runner comes in, and it'll be shortstop. Nice play. 1 hop to the first base. Runner coming in. 1 run scored. Comes another run. It's 12-2, and runner stops at third. The runner stays at first, so I give Dillon infield base hit on that one. Scoring will be Eggleston. Scoring will be Johnson. Stopping at third will be Wetzel. Is that a fair assessment? That's an infield hit?
I think so.
RBI? Almost have to be. Yeah. It's a good try, but that's a tough play at third base going to your left, but he made his best shot at doing it. 2 more in, it's 12-2, and we see Corey Russell to play. Single, triple, single, 2 RBIs tonight. Foul back our way. I've been around the guy for 2 years. He could run for 1,000 yards. You never know it. The kid just stays the same, doesn't he? Humblest kid I've ever been around. He has such God-given ability, and you would never know it.
Worried me so much last year with that turf toe. Whenever he had that accident coming out of football and then right straight without any break whatsoever.
Here's a ground ball to his counterpart, the shortstop. The 2nd for 1. Can they turn it? They can't. Run scores. Corey hustling down the line. Run in 13-2. Fielder's choice. You go 6-4 for the 2nd out. Run in. Scoring from third is Wetzel. It's 13-2, and it continues now for Evan Perkins. And he came off the field against whatever football game it was. They had a big night. I said, man, great game. Corey said, thanks.
Oh, yeah. There
you go. That's all you're going to get.
Humble. He's humble.
Yes, he is.
But I was, as much as they needed him on the basketball court, this year, I was glad to see him get that break. Take that break from it.
Perkins' first pitch gets plunked. He'll trot to first. Evan hit batsman. Here's Logan Estep. 2 for 2 with an RBI, stolen base, and a walk tonight, and a run scored. Cyclones out 13-2 here. 2 outs in the 4th inning. See, complete game, through 5, the home team, yep. Carter brings it, fly ball, center field. Pretty well tagged. Carter says, I've got it. Rather, Whitaker reaches up and makes the catch. Deep drive made it look easy by Whitaker out in center, and that's the inning. But the Cyclones tack a couple of more on. 3 more runs in this inning for Elizabeth, and 3 runs on 1, 2 base hits. 1 error, and we leave, 3, 2, 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's all Cyclones 13-2. We'll be right back right after this from one of our great sponsors. That'd be the good folks from the Fellowship of Christian Athletes on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, One call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-540.
We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Eastleigh, Holtzclaw, and Fleener, 5, 6, and 7 an inning. Wagner and Nolan fouls one back, bat and a foul. Saw his daddy and his granddaddy here a few minutes ago. Nolan already signed, sealed, and delivered to be a United States Marine upon graduation, which is impressive. Semper Fi from the halls of Montezuma. First song we had to learn when I was a kid. The Marine hymn.
Is that what Dad made y'all learn?
Oh, baby. We were in first grade. We were singing from the halls of Montezuma. Oh, yes. Yeah.
We were down close to Paris Island. They were playing baseball. And on the back, it was graduation time, and on the back of one of the vans, it said, hoorah. And it said like 3 times. And I said it out loud, and they said, you don't know how to say that unless you're a Marine. And I said, I just read it. I wasn't saying it. So, yeah, they jumped me over, using some Marine terminology and not being one.
That's it. They're a little territorial about that.
Right.
And I get that. Solomon South beats Central tonight 9-2. That's big for the Cyclones. Elizabethton leads 13-2 here in the fourth inning. And there's a strikeout by Nolan Eastleigh, and there's one away. Also, Wagner picks up his second punch out of the ball game. Here's Holtzclaw. Had a single. He's only at bat back in the second inning. A lot of these guys are just seeing Wagner for the second time tonight. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 13-2 Cyclones. So Holtzclaw with a single into left field his first time up. Remember, he went down and got that one and pitched down and away and blooped it into left field for a single. So South beats Central 9-2 tonight. That kind of makes things interesting to see.
And they have them again tomorrow, right?
No.
Oh, they played yesterday.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, thanks to Dawn Lambert for giving us that score. She's a classy young lady. Let's see, what was the score? What's the standings? Okay. Central falls to 3-3 and South improves to 3-4. So, an interesting conference race, to say the least. Hello to Richard Tester watching the game. So, it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Lawson Wagner versus Hayden Holtzclaw, righty versus righty. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And Wagner forced to start. Carter couldn't go, coming out of the dugout to start the game, and Wagner's got strikeouts 6 and 7 so far tonight for the season. Reaches out and pooches this one foul. I guess big as it is, you don't really pooch it, do you? When he hits, there's no pooching about it.
That's right.
He holds that bat like a toothpick. That's a big old youngin'. Tell me he played football here. You are kidding me. Holy smokes. 2-2 pitch, and strike 3 called. Got him. Back-to-back punch-outs by Wagner. Nice pitch ran in on his hands. 2 away here in the inning. Here is Eli Fleener. Fleener, a hit batsman, scored one of the 2 runs back in Happy Valley's 2-run, 3-hit second inning. That's all they've had so far. So here's Fleener. So Wagner trying to put him out in order for the second consecutive inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big cut.
As Ryan Presnell told me before the game, he said, Tom, I got 5 or 6 pitchers I can go to. He said, I can interchange them, and here's the case tonight. Carter couldn't go in the last minute. Puts in Wagner inside and tight.
Did Carter, was the reason he didn't go because that shot in the shoulder blade that he took early in that first bat? Whenever he turned, he got hit right on his throwing arm, right on his shoulder blade. And I didn't know if they.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Here's a into the bag ground ball, base hit by Eli Fleener. It gets past East, able to roll to the fence. Fleener's got 1. Those long blonde locks are flapping in the breeze. He makes 2. He's coming for 3, and Fleener comes in with a sliding triple for the Happy Valley Warriors. roll to the fence, and when the smoke clears, the dust clears, Fleener with a sliding triple. Base hit number 4 of the ball game now for Happy Valley. So here's Bryce Carter, a single, and got thrown out trying to get into third, 7:65 on the relay. And one batter later. From Nico Ashley to Corey Russell to the awaiting Carson Dillard, put the tag on him, sliding in from third, into third. 7:65 on the put-out back in the second inning. 2 out, a runner at third. Wagner misses, bringing sidearm. You don't see sidearm much anymore.
Well, that's what I was saying. You know, known the kid forever. He's always been over top. Last year, Casey saw something, you know, in his arm that had so much movement in it, and he moved him over to the side there. So this is really his second season of throwing from the side, and you can see how much movement the ball has on it.
Swing and a miss. Rick Presnell says, "This is awesome. Hope the kids fully appreciate that. Appreciate this. I know Ryan does, and his dad does too. Great picture. I'll shut up now. You can talk all you want to, Rick Presnell." There's a line shot, base hit to right field. E-step, make sure he gets down in front of that one. RBI single. Nice piece of hitting by Carter, and it's a 13-3 ball game. So 2 strikeouts and back-to-back base hits. Played a run. Carter drives in Fleener. And here's Jacob Absher. Had that big 2-run double back in the second inning. So 13-3 now. Courtesy run at first. So thank you, Rick Presnell. Very nice. Martha Buck's watching. Hello, Martha Buck.
Hey, Martha.
She's a sweetheart.
She is wonderful.
Church is full of a bunch of
wonderful,
tender-hearted, sweet women. They love to worship the Lord. Pitch outside, ball 1 to the left-hand batting second baseman, Jacob Absher.
About 14 of them in that women missions group there that Martha leads, you know. Do a lot of great things in the community with RSM and getting up close. And
there's a ground ball to the second baseman, Eggleston. To his left, 3 steps, throws. That is the inning, but a good one for the home team. In the inning, you pick up 1 run, 2 base hits, no errors, 1 man left. We've played 4. Cyclones 13, Happy Valley 3. We'll be right back right after you hear this from one of our great sponsors, Sarah Presnell's place where she works. Thank you for the sponsorship. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
And we go to the 5th inning here. It's 13-3 Elizabethton. Here's Matthew Daly. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Daly 2 for 3 tonight. I'm sorry, 1 for 3 with a single. Carter brings it. 3rd pitch of the night. Comes over top, and it misses ball 1. Carter comes 3/4, comes over the top. The 3rd pitcher in relief tonight for the Happy Valley Warriors. 13-3 Cyclones. 6 runs in the first. Got this thing started. You haven't looked back. Upstairs misses, and it's 2-0. Daly, Wagner, and Johnson. I want you to talk about in a second. We don't talk a lot about him. I'm telling you, he does a great job. Tyler McCann. Daly DHing for Nico Ashley. 2-ball, no strike count, and it's strike call. Nice pitch. Caught the outside part of the plate. 2-1. Lawson Wagner on deck, followed by Nick Johnson. We are in the 5th inning. 13-3 Cyclones. Carter brings it. Ground ball, high chopper, kicks on into left field for a leadoff single. Base hit number 14 tonight for Elizabethton hitting. So Daly is a 2-hit batter tonight, and here is Lawson Wagner. Check that. We've got a pinch hitter. 16 is Tyler Stansberry's on it, like a duck on a June bug. Give me some taters over here. I like this guy. He's on it. Ben Harden pinch hitting, the number 8 spot. Hello to Colin Brooks watching tonight. Thank you, Colin. Young man works for the Johnson City Schools PR Demand. Does a good job. A frequent visitor on the show. First pitch, foul back. Tomorrow will be show number 722. We'll be at Chick-fil-A. Talking sports tomorrow. Let folks in. Yeah, they said it wouldn't work. A sports show on the internet.
722.
And what I like, we've got 12 states represented giving away tickets to go to Bristol.
Praise the Lord.
Look at that. Entries, pitching, foul back. Tennessee, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, California, Texas, and Florida.
Wow.
Trying to win tickets to Bristol.
Man.
On the website. I'll tell you how you can get qualified if you're not here in just a minute. We'll give them away Monday. It's race week next week at Bristol. Can't wait. 0-2 pitch, ground ball to the second baseman. Charges, throws to second. Nice play, throws to first. One hop, and they got him. Nice job. Nice job. The 14, new man incoming. 14 will be Carter Williams. Carter Williams. All right, we go 4, 6, 3, double play ball to erase the runner. Nice job with the shortstop. He stood in there because coming down hard was Daly. Went in hard, stood his ground. One hops it over to the awaiting Moorfield for the out. Nice job with the shortstop to turn it. 4, 6, 3 double play ball. So Carter Williams bats in at 9 spot for Johnson and a strike called. So anyway, let's go down there one more time and show you real quick. TomTaylorSports.com/contest. We'll announce the winners on Monday. Here's a ground ball right on the money to the third baseman. Fields throws, and nice stretch by Moorfield at first. And that's your inning. And we'll keep it right here on a 5-3 put up by Williams. And we'll let Doug talk some more about Tyler McCann in the inning. For Elizabethton, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, they leave none. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Do or die for the Happy Valley Warriors. They have to get a run or we go home. And Doug, bring me up to speed on Tyler McCann, doing a great job.
Tyler McCann, you know, we're fortunate. We've been praying for years to Lord to give us a youth ministry out to church, and you know, it's almost just, it's always perfect in God's timing. You know, we always say, like you and I say, God thinks way better than a good thing. And you know, as Tyler and Jessica got married and was able to marry them and do their counseling and just watch God begin to use them, he surrendered to that call, you know, into the youth ministry, and those young men and young women are really growing. It's great to have both. Again, to have somebody, you know, along your side that can minister to the girls. That's something it's missing, because young ladies don't like to open up, you know, to us. They don't want to say what's on their mind, what's going on. But, you know, to have Jess there with him, that those girls can kind of just pour their hearts out with those things that's going on, struggles in their lives and family problems, and so to be able to minister, you know, to both has been a big asset to us over the last couple of years, and for him to get involved in the, you know, school systems and just reaching out, and it's something I can't do. I'm too old. They don't listen to me anymore, Tom. We need those youth. You know, we need that youth in there teaching them. And
here's Tyler McCann. Not Tyler McCann. Here is Will Hampton. Tyler McCann's on the, says, good evening, beautiful people. He's a piece of work.
He is.
Go, Tom, go.
He is.
Tell you what, they have fun, but he teaches them the word, too. There's a fly ball, stays up, and Nico Ashley catches that sinking line drive. 1 away. Hampton hit it hard, but right to the awaiting left fielder, Nico Ashley. 1 down here in the 5th inning. Here's Whitaker. Whitaker flies out to center, grounds out to short. He's 0 for tonight. Cyclones lead at 13-3, and 2 more outs, and this one's over. We'll get home for the rain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's creative, Tom. He's you know, Tyler again. Back to him. He's so creative in what he does, and uses a lot of visuals, you know, and brings things to life for those kids as he's sharing the word. And it's just, you know, he does a phenomenal job with them.
Has a passion for them youngins.
Yes, he does.
Strike call. This one down and away, and it's 1-1. 1 out of the 5th inning. 13-3 Cyclones. Elizabethton 6 runs in the first, another run in the second. And 2 more 3-run innings gives you 13 here.
a lot of people never understand, true sacrifice. Whenever you're serving the Lord, you go work 50 hours a week and then still make time for it. It's there's a lot of effort you have to put into it in that ministry, and that's why I think a lot of him, because of the sacrifice that he's making right now, both of them.
Pitching, ground ball, third base side. It is a fair ball. A right down the line throw, and he's in. Infield base hit. Nice job down at third. Colton Miller playing third, but a nice piece of running by Whitaker, running down the line, scampering to beat out that infield slow ground ball to third base. Rolled right up the chalk. Rolled right up the chalk, and infield base hit. Credited to Kevin Whitaker. Here's Bailey Conley. Conley 0 for 2. And a pitch strike call from Lawson Wagner. Conley flies out to right in the first inning. Hit a ground ball to the first baseman with Wagner covering 3-1 of the putout in the third inning. He's 0 for 2. Excuse me. Pitching Wagner, and it hit him. 1 out. 2 men on, and it continues for Landon Moorfield 0 for 2. Flied out to right field. Eastep caught it in foul ground, and a ground out to short. Reed Casey out. You see on the screen to talk to his pitcher. Not the best camera. It's a little clunky, but you get an idea. Shows how pretty this ballpark is, doesn't it?
It is. It is. They've got the grass in good shape, and ball's bouncing true. And I like some regular grass instead of that Bermuda. It don't like to come in. And it's knotty. Twins field right now. It's going to look beautiful here in another month or so, but it's really knotty on that infield, and it's hard to work the infield.
Here's Moorfield. Runners at second and first. 13-3 ball game. 2 more outs and you go home. If they score, we keep playing. Pretty simple. Pitch is off the glove of Perkins, and the runner can't advance. And misses outside. Or do you call a strike? Call it a strike call, which would be probably the proper call. That was got the outside corner. Ricocheted off the glove of Perkins about 3 feet behind home plate to the first base side, but runner could not advance. Wagner working from the stretch, checks him at second and first, brings it. Ground ball, bat handle to Eggleston at second. He'll play at first, throws their way, and got him by 2 steps, 2 down. Lawson was at church on Sunday, as was Trey Sham. Listen to...
Proud of them young men.
Yeah. He's
proud of them young men.
Them boys can be some of Tyler's Warriors before it's over with.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Nolan Easley. Strike out and a fly out. He's 0 for 2 tonight. So 2 on, 2 out in the ball game. 13-3 Cyclones. Wagner working from the stretch with runners at second and third. Brings it. Pitch is a strike call to Easley. Nice pitch under the arms to the left-hand batter. Nolan Easley, the starting pitcher last night, I thought he had a pretty good outing. Ran out of gas. It was a close game, and the bullpen allowed the Cyclones to win it last night 7-1. This one strike 2 called. Easley's in the hole. Had no balls and 2 strikes, and look back at the home plate umpire, and you can't. I learned the hard way. You never showcase an umpire referee. You'll never win. And Stephen might give him a look. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's outside, 1-2. So Wagner, an out away from picking up the W tonight. Also, Wagner would go to 1-1 on the season. Hello, Barry Walton in Kingsport watching tonight. 13-3 Cyclones. 5th inning. And a bat handle pop, third base side. Giving chase, it's backing out of play. Hits on top of the third base dugout roof, and easily back to home plate. Pick up that bright yellow bat of his and resume his at-bat. So, wherever you may be tonight, thanks for giving us a watch, giving us a listen. Our next broadcast will be, weather permitting, Saturday night. Jeff County comes down. A very good AAA baseball team. Non-conference game will be a good test for our ball club. And then we head to Johnson County. We got Johnson County next Tuesday and Wednesday, our next broadcast. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Wagner. Brings it to Easley. And a little spare by Wagner, and that's a ball game. You saw on the screen right in top of the back of the pitcher's mound, reached up and speared it like an ice cream cone catch at the very last second, and that's the ball game. Cyclones win 13-3. Elizabethton goes to 3-2 overall in the conference, 8-4 overall. Make it 3 in a row they've won. Happy Valley drops to 1-4 in the league and 4-6 overall. We'll come back and wrap it up. Cyclones win to sweep Happy Valley in the regular season and get ready for Jeff County coming up on Saturday. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership. And for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Empty field means a victory for the Cyclones. We head home tonight. Final numbers, Elizabethton 13 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They leave 8. Big sticks tonight, you've got Corey Russell. What a night for Russell in that 4 spot. Russell goes 3 for 4, has a triple, 2 singles, drove in 2, and scored 3 times and stole a base. Pretty good night for a boy, ain't it?
That's good numbers. Oh,
yeah. That's a career night for me. I don't think I ever did any of that. So it was a big night for Corey Russell and a big night for the Cyclones. Some other youngsters had big nights, including Eggleston, that leadoff spot, went 3 for 3 with a hit batsman, drove in a run, scored 3 times. What you got to do. Carson Diller got that rare start at third. He had an infield hit for an RBI in 2 tries. Again, Evan Perkins really got the big blast, a 3-run bases clearing double back in the first inning when Elizabethton put 6 on the board to get it started. And so Perkins on the night goes 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored and 3 RBIs. Logan Estep 2 for 2 tonight, 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. So Matthew Daly 2 for 4 tonight. Everybody got a hit except Wagner, but he had a great night on the mound. Even Johnson at 9 spot. Typically don't get base hits at the 9 spot, but Nick Johnson did. He had a nice night. Johnson went 1 for 3 the walk and a run scored. So 13 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, 8 left for Elizabethton. And for Happy Valley, they have 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and they leave 6. Winning pitcher again is Lawson Wagner. Losing pitcher tonight would be your starter, and that would be Kevin Whitaker, who gave up 6 runs in the first inning, and the Cyclones never looked back. So Elizabethton, as we said, tightens things up in that conference race as we knew it would. So you now have, with a win tonight, Solomon Central falls to 3-3. Solomon South improves to 3-4. We don't know what happened with East tonight. East was playing, hosting Johnson County. Unicoi County had a non-conference game, so Solomon Central falls to 3-3. Elizabethton goes to 3-2. South goes to 3-4. Happy Valley falls to 1-4. So kind of a jumbled up conference race. Bottom line is, Doug Hartley, you've played enough. You just keep winning. It'll take care of itself.
Yeah. Over time, you just got to keep digging, and you're going to get in slumps whenever you're batting. You're going to get in slumps as a pitcher. But at this level, they've all pretty much got their physical abilities tuned in. It's just keeping it mentally.
There you go.
You got to have it between the ears, and that's the hardest thing to do at baseball is getting it between the ears.
And that's what it's all about. Cyclones put together a 3-game winning streak. I'll try it again. Our next broadcast comes up Saturday night against Jefferson County. Weather permitting, Coach Presley already said, be ready. We may move it to Friday because the rain's coming and cold, maybe some snow. Got some rain tonight. Supposed to get some severe thunderstorms after midnight tonight. So kind of remind yourself of that, maybe batten down the hatches a bit. Doug, before we get out of here, do a good invite. Doug, of course, the pastor at Hunter Memorial Baptist Church here in the Elizabethton Stony Creek area. And and invite them.
Absolutely love to have anybody that's looking for a church, looking for a home church, come out and get loved on. Got some of the greatest people that I've ever been around in my life. I've spent 19 years of my life at Hunter Memorial Baptist Church, in the last going on 9 years as the senior pastor, and just blessed to be around such great people and to see what God's doing in their lives. So come on out, bring your family, bring your kids, from the nursery all the way up to high school, even collegiate. Just come on out and find your place. Different Sunday school classes. We've got Eva Headley, which teaches the ladies and does a wonderful job. We've got Larry Perry that does a mixed class there with the older and seniors class, and then Neil Hartley teaches that young adults class and does a phenomenal job. I think they had almost 40 in there in that Sunday school class. So as we're getting packed, we're also preparing for growth. We've got some ideas, doing some facelifts on our Life Center, trying to open it up to have a little bit more space for growth. We're packed right now. I think there was somewhere around 165 on the Easter morning, and we're just trying to pray for the Lord to give us some more space, give more bodies, and we don't really care about the physical numbers, but we do spiritually want to see people, grow. And
Sure.
if God wants us to have more numbers to do that, then we'll take them.
There you go. Right up Stony Creek again. Hunter Memorial Baptist Church.
599 Highway 91.
Website?
It's on Facebook.
I don't know it either. So I guess Tyler will go, boys. You got to know the Facebook. And website.
Yeah. Tyler's right now shaking his head. He says, "Them old guys, social media, them old guys, they just can't do it."
Chris going, listen, Pam, they're idiots. They don't know the Facebook or website. There you go.
Big smiley faces popping up here on all your. That's good.
Appreciate you, man.
I love you.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just say, thank you so much for letting me be part of not only just one of the greatest sports shows that I've ever been around, but to have somebody with a character and just morally doing what you're doing for the Lord, speaking out for him. It takes a lot of zeal right now, and I thank you for being the man you are, and you're valuable to us, not only here at Elizabethton Baseball, but at Hunter Memorial Baptist Church, and we just love you and thank you, brother.
You got it. Tyler McCann says, dummies.
I knew they'd start responding.
Dummies for baseball.
I knew it.
That's going to wrap it up from here. Again, our next broadcast. Join us tomorrow, 11 to 1. Again, Facebook. We're up to 1,000 likes today. Hit the 1,000 plateau. Facebook sent me a notice and says, now you're legitimate. You got 1,000 likes and over 1,100 viewers every show. That's the ones that are clocking in or logging in. So we'll be tomorrow at Chick-fil-A. We'll be talking baseball. We'll find out the very latest of Randy Sanders, the East Tennessee State football coach. See what happened tonight with the Predators. See what's going on in the NBA. And, of course, Major League Baseball. We'll run the full gamut. That'll be tomorrow from 11 to 1 at Chick-fil-A. Again, right here on the Facebook page, The Tom Taylor Sports Show, or also at TomTaylorSports.com. So for Doug Hartland, for Ryan Presnell, final score in 5, Cyclones 13, Happy Valley 3. Until we greet you tomorrow at 11 o'clock from, as we said, Chick-fil-A, The Crossings, North Johnson City. As always, we'll tell you, win or lose, be a good sport. Thank you for letting me come into your homes or wherever you are to bring you Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Until tomorrow morning, we'll say so long, everybody.